We're Snuti.
And I'm Christer.
And I'm Claire.
And on this channel, we talk about game development and we're sharing our journey as we're going along.
Oh yeah!
Let's go!
In this video, we'll be talking about how we're making the environment of our game feel good.
And how we are almost done, or pretty much done, with our first jumping area of the game. We have a little blueberry who's turning less blue. He's been
a little bit too round as well.
Now he's more
low poly. And also we'll talk a little bit about our experimentation with twitching early in the morning at 8 AM.
We love working early in the morning.
Making the environment feel good is always a little bit challenging and a lot of work. And we felt like we spent a lot of time focusing on it, but I think we're getting there. Utilizing asset packs has really sped up the process of making the world come alive, but after getting more of the environmental assets into the game, we still felt like Mr. Pips just hovered over the terrain when walking, even though he was touching the terrain. I mean, he had shadows and everything. We've struggled with the grass terrain tool in the past, but we thought that we would try our luck just one more time. Just one more time. No more, just one more time. And this time it worked out.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
No, it didn't work at all in the beginning, but we had quite a few Twitch streams where we were trying to get this work and we just had to give up. In the end, we realized it was two different things that caused this issue. The details measures can't be nested game objects, you just gotta be one game object. You also have to have UVs on your mesh, otherwise you're just painting air. We were planning to have tall grass, but by mistake we ended up making it flat and then the terrain suddenly started falling into place. It just looked really nice.
It's so typical that a mistake actually turned into the finished version, really. So we have made actually multiple types of grasses so that some of them can stick up like tufts. And this will work so nicely when we come to the autumnal area and we get to use, grass tool to make the leaves. I mean, this could be so much fun, and the colors.
Next, we were trying to place all our trees using the terrain tool in Unity, but there we ran into a bit of an issue. It seems to be lacking some lightweight render pipeline support.
I mean, we've got to place all of our trees manually.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of tree placing work,
yep.
But it's kind of fun though.
We should maybe make just like, tree planting game or something instead.
I think I heard something about that.
Our first finished jumping area.
It's really exciting. You seem so unexcited about this. It looks awesome and it's so much fun. Go. The first area of the game is kind of finished. It's quite easy, but it's at least shaping up.
I wanted a challenging game!
No, we're not making Super Meat Boy. Super jammy. But I think the appeal of the game is not how difficult it is, but more the story and the cuteness of the world that you got to explore.
Yeah, Mr. Pips, Blueberry, the mushroom that still has no name. They're all supposed to be cute.
And the rafting we haven't implemented yet.
No.
When our jumping area was done, it felt very flat and not quite inviting to the player to approach it, so we decided to make a path up the terrain. And here our inspiration was Lara Croft Go, where the path is marked out and looks really nice. So we got into making another shader to achieve this. Of course, because that's how we solve everything.
Did we mention that we actually do enjoy making shaders? But it looks a little bit more appealing to walk up it instead of scaling or climbing a mountain, right?
So actually this shader, it's made by checking what's the upside of the mesh. So when you rotate the rocks, you will always make a little square on the top of them. And that's how the shader works. It's quite a simplistic shader, but does the trick. We were actually wanting to do this with decals and projections instead. So then you can just place the path down where you want it. But of course, again, lightweight render pipeline is not our friend right now in this part of the project. It seems, even though we love lots of aspects of it, those things were not that easy to pull off or even possible. I haven't figured out how, so please tell us if you know anything about decals or projections in lightweight render pipeline.
It snows, it snows. Yeah, no. That's not how the song goes, Claire.
Blueberry. This guy gotta be a singer.
He has to be.
We need to give him a microphone and speakers, and he can be really hip and hanging out with his little friends, and they're all the little berries, and then the Pips come into the mix and he's just new in the hood.
It was actually one of Chris's friends who actually mentioned that we should call him Blueberry, and it just, yeah.
It's been sticking around, so thank you, Espen, for mentioning that name.
That is the name of our blue Berry. I can't even say it anymore. It's just kind of become Blueberry. One of our main goals for this project has been to make our characters ourselves, so Blueberry was next on the list. I had been working on Blueberry previously, but didn't manage to make him as cute as I really wanted, really. So we looked around the interwebs for some cute faces, and with a bit of inspiration made this cute little expression.
He's so cute! With the easy part of modeling done, well, I would say that's definitely easier, we jumped into the animation and we started adding the rigging and the weight painting of the Blueberry, and that went actually quite smooth until we got to the animation. And here we've been actually spending way too much time on some simple motions because we're still struggling in Blender and find it hard. We've been like relearning this process over and over again, and we still not got the hang of it.
So even though we've already done it with Mr. Pips and we're doing it with Blueberry, it's just something we really have to do very often so that it gets into our little fingers. We'll actually be working on improving and making the run animation in the next few weeks. Hopefully it's not going to take us a few weeks, but right now I have no idea, so yeah.
I was a bit worried about when you say a few weeks. I mean, we should get this done in a few days, right?
Hopefully.
Or a day, I don't know.
And then we're so excited that we can actually be able to import Blueberry into the world and make Mr. Pips' world more lively.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to them running around.
And rafting. Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
You're going to see how much you're going to struggle with this programming part of this.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yep. Early morning streaming at 8 a.m. on the dot.
Well, maybe not that sharp, but
no,
we will try to be sharp.
We will. We decided to test something new for the last 2 weeks, which is to stream early in the morning at 8 a.m. on a Sunday.
And maybe Saturday.
We
will see. It will be the weekends at least going ahead.
And well, at least this morning for us at least in Norway, but it's something a bit different. But that's our usual time that we do game dev. So we thought, why not just wrap it all in together and experiment?
As I say, put first things first, and that's what we're doing with game dev.
Yep. Our struggle has actually been doing our streams at 4 p.m. on a Sunday, is that we are actually very tired. And even though it doesn't seem like it, it makes it harder for us to be both in the Twitch zone and the game dev zone.
And yeah, our streams usually end with us running away, being starving and exhausted and having to walk the dogs. So we would love to see you there. If you want to come and hang out with us, maybe you bring your own cup of tea, or maybe we inspire you to do some game dev on the side. And dog cam, of course. That's an important part of our stream.
Yeah, you need to come in the morning to see dog cam. But hey, if you're having a nice croissant, you know, a bit of hot cocoa or something, like,
and a cup of tea.
And a cup of tea. Just come and watch our stream and enjoy that. And I will be jealous that you're having a croissant because I really want a croissant right now.
Croissant.
We are excited to get plenty of little blueberries into the game and making the game a lot more lively so that Mr. Pips will finally have some companionship and he won't be all alone trying to jump the same jumping area that he has been for the last 50 devlogs.
It hasn't been that many devlogs, has it? But he has had companionship in his freaky brother.
I wouldn't call that a companion.
Nah.
We have learned way too much about animating and...
No. We have not learned way too much.
Oh, okay.
We're still learning loads.
Okay. Well, we still have a long way to go, at least.
Yes.
But secretly, we're trying to accumulate a secret collection of hats so that we can actually be officially Jack of all trades.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
I'm Chan. We can be Jackie and Chan.
Why are we Jackie Chan?
You didn't get it. And if you wonder what she's on about, that's from the last video where we're talking about how many hats we own.
Thank you so much for watching and being a part of our journey. It's been a lot of fun and we hope you've enjoyed what we're doing, really. True.
So yeah, kudos to you for staying around.
Yeah.
And if you like it so much, then hit that like and subscribe, smash it if you like, and you'll see our lovely faces on your YouTube recommendations more frequently, and you'll help us get there, because right now we're trying to reach 100 subscribers, which I mean, it's on there, but yeah, we're a little bit away from that, because then we will get the magical YouTube URL where we can be like /SnutiHQ.
Yeah.
And that would be really neat for us.
And then more people can see the true life of Mr. Pips.
And wouldn't you want to share a strawberry like that with everyone you know?
Positivity strawberry. But think about all the cute blueberries.